How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. This is a short, very short message to everyone, and I just want to say thank you for subscribing to the other channel. Thank you guys a lot. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to get to at least 100 people over there, and I got a lot more videos coming this week. Hope everybody's doing well. As for that post that I put out with the African woman being murdered by her husband, I learned some interesting information on that particular story that her husband, that white man, that Italian man, he was actually abusing her. They put out a story about her supposedly just using him for money, but that wasn't the story because her mother actually came out. And I saw this on one of those African stations because, my wife is African, so she translated. And the mother was talking about how, well, the family basically was talking about how she didn't marry any African man. She didn't cheat on the white guy or anything. The white guy was abusing her. That's what the real story was. And she decided to choose her kids and her life over that. Unfortunately, choosing your life and your kids over him, but being with him so long, cost you your life. And this is something that swirlers never understand. They never get it. It doesn't matter how many times you see a story about a swirler getting themselves killed, getting themselves into a situation that ends their life. These swirlers out here will never discuss, and if they do, they discuss it very lightly. And what I mean by lightly is basically they don't talk about it that much. They'll make it look like it's, the white man didn't do anything wrong. Even if he killed the woman, oh, there must have been a reason why this happened. This is pathetic. This is why I can't respect. I don't respect swirling at all anyway. But when it comes to these swirling women, I can't respect their platforms because they never tell the truth. They get mad at black men like me and other black men and women who are against swirling because we talk about the dangers of it. We don't tell you not to be with who you don't want to be with. It's your choice. It's your life. But you don't tell the complete story. You paint a picture that all these non-black men are some angels sent from heaven that make your life a very different and beautiful life, as opposed to your so-called life in Blackistan, okay? And it's bullshit. It's just a damn lie, okay? The other woman that was on the community post that I did was Alizi, who I talked about back in 2018 or 19, I believe, when I spoke about how she was killed. She was killed by her husband, and the husband killed not only her, but the daughter they had together as well. Because what it is, you could talk about how black men are possessive of their black women, because there are some domestic violence stories in the black community. We're not going to deny that. But these white men believe that you are their property, that you are their possession when you get with them. And they'll be damned if you decide that you don't want to be with them anymore. They would rather you die, take your life, than let you be with someone else or leave them alone. And that's what this man did. He plotted because he was right outside her place of business at a cafe or restaurant, they said, I believe. Walked right up to her in the parking lot and shot her dead in front of everybody. Didn't give a fuck. Okay? We had instances where a white man had run over his black girlfriend with a car. Ran over a bunch of times. So he knew what he was doing. Okay? He knew exactly what he was doing. But when I talk about stuff like this, oh, I'm jealous. I'm not jealous of any white man. I'm not jealous of your swirling relationship. You look like yahoos out here. And I'm saying that to be very nice as opposed to what I really want to say about you. You look like a bunch of yahoos out here. Cuckoo birds, okay? The swirling community is never honest about situations like this. They only want to sell the dream that these non-black men, especially white men, are your best option, black women. They want you to believe that, okay? Thank God that there are more black women out here that don't buy that nonsense because they know it's a lie. They know it's that black men are not perfect. No man is perfect. No woman is perfect, okay? But they're not buying this lie that a lot of these swirlers are putting out on platforms here, on these social media platforms. And the swirlers are angry because they're losing because they want all black women to leave. They want all black women to divest. But like many people say, when you divest, you better remember those first three letters, D-I-E. That's what's going to happen to you majority of the time. Okay? Because you got this in your head that these men can't do to you what your so-called black men have done to you when they abuse you. And you need to understand all men are capable of doing that. But you don't want to because you want to sell your lie. You want to sell your dream. That's what they do. That's what they always do. Okay? They're quick to throw black men under the bus and talk about what black men do, but they don't never get on white men for what they do to black women. I told you that these black women who are swirlers and they believe in this divesting movement and want to keep this thing going, this divide between black men and black women, they don't give a damn about black people. They don't give a damn about black women. They give a damn about the dollar that they're making, that dollar that goes in their pocket. All those dollar amounts that keep adding up when they do these videos, okay? And you literally got black women out here that are desperate enough to listen to this babble, this foolishness, and think it's the holy grail, that it's the best thing they've ever heard. It's the best advice they've ever gotten, and it's not. It really isn't. I'm never going to tell nobody what to do because at this point, I don't give a shit, okay? Like I said, I do it. I'm not going to make fun of somebody dying. No, I'm not that fucked up. I got empathy. But at the same time, I really can't care about anybody who's swirled and lost their life. I'm not going to make fun of it, but I really can't care about it because you got yourself into that situation because you thought that was going to be a better life for you. And then when you realize it's not a better life for you and it's not going to work out and you want to leave, it's too late. The first time that a man puts his hands on a woman, she should be out the door if she doesn't want to be abused, because it will happen again. If it happened once, like most of you know, it can happen again. But you'll let those particular type of men get away with murder when you won't let your own men get away with it. Some of you will let your own men in your own black community get away with it as well. But you shouldn't put yourself in that type of situation to begin with. That's the whole point. Stop looking at these men as if they're gods, as if they're angels sent from heaven, because they're not. They're just like everybody else, okay? And you need to understand that. I'm not going to convince anybody who doesn't want to be convinced because they already got their mind made up, understood. But this is why channels keep on talking about these swirling situations going wrong, because they are going wrong. You're not winning. You're not upgrading when you're going with these men. You may think because they got money, somehow you're better off, but you got to deal with the man's personality. You have to deal with the abuse. If you get abused, you got to get called the N-word. If you get called the N-word, you're dealing with all that. And how's your life changed? Oh, you got money. You may be living in a better place, but you're getting abused. So how is living in a better place but taking more abuse even better? I don't understand that. But some women believe that they'll take the abuse, they'll take all the beatings, they'll take all the criticisms and all the degradation, just because they want that nice big house. They want that money. They want that status. You're still black. And a lot of these women want to be black. A lot of these black women want to be white women, but it doesn't work out for them, and that's the problem. Anyway, I'm getting out of here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a quick video. I got to go. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.